Ho, 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 and welcome to the Christmas edition of The Exchange here on YouTube. We are in the holiday season. Matt Morgan, Kerrington Nelson, along with me for the ride, and we've got a host of holiday topics today, and fun for you as we head into the big Christmas holiday, which is just around the corner. Matt, can you smell it? Christmas is coming.
Oh yeah, I can smell it.
What do you smell?
Cinnamon.
Christmas smells like cinnamon to you.
Well, I mean, we're sitting next to the eggnog.
I'm going to explain that in just a second. Carrington, can you smell the Christmas?
Not in this room. I only smell a little bit of sweat because it's 88 degrees.
Well, listen, we've all learned you have a glandular disorder. And are you going to get checked at the first of the year by a doctor?
No, I'm just going to hang out in cooler rooms.
No, you obviously have a glandular disorder. Nobody else has this heat issue.
Yeah, I guess. I'm just crazy.
And you dress like an Eskimo.
I know. I do it to myself.
Did you knit this yourself?
I did not,
This looks like a knitted sweater.
Yeah, it's from American Eagle. I did not knit this one. I don't think it would look as good if I made it myself.
Now, what this is on the table, we're gonna have a little toast later on, but this is a holiday drink, because when you have guests over for the holidays, you don't want to look like a schmo. You want to have some nice holiday drinks for people. Now, eggnog is the traditional drink of Christmas. Now, what you can do to snazz it up, though, is you pour the eggnog into a goblet, not just a regular old cup. People don't want a regular old cup at the holidays. They want to spice it up. And then you get just an ordinary store candy cane. You dump that into your eggnog, and there you go. Now, if you do like alcohol, you can use vodka or rum a little bit in your eggnog. We do not do that here, but you can do that if you want. That's how you make a nice holiday drink. Very simple, and you can impress your friends, and it'll be great at the holiday time.
If they like eggnog.
No, they're going to drink it because they're a guest in your home, and they have to play along.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, they'll like it.
You seem a little uptight tonight. What's wrong with you? It's the
Right.
Christmas.
I know, I'm so loose. I'm jolly.
Are you jolly and loose? Is that the same thing?
I guess so.
I'm jolly and loose.
It's Christmas. Are you excited?
Oh, yes. I am
Ho, ho,
excited.
ho is what you say. Ho, ho,
That's
ho.
how you opened the show tonight. He was trying to change it up. He's tired of us making fun of him for the usual intro.
Listen, it's Christmas, and I'm going to be nice to you during this episode.
Yeah.
It's going to take all the power I have. But let me tell you, it is Christmas, and I am filled with all the jolliness and happiness of the Christmas season.
I'm filled with jolliness and happiness, but National Scott Spears Day is now over, so...
Oh, well, let's talk about that. You know what? We must bring that up. Now, I was doing an interview with the mayor on December the 19th, and all of a sudden, 2 minutes to go, the mayor pulls out a proclamation. And we're not going to go through this whole thing, but December 19th, 2023 was Scott Spears Day here in Marion, and there was another proclamation that the mayor gave me very nicely, honoring my dedication to the field of broadcasting. And I just want to thank the mayor on this program. What a great Christmas gift this was, and all the people who helped put this together. I know Sean was instrumental in this, and a lot of people said a lot of very nice things at the Christmas party. Both of you did.
Yes.
Now you give it to me.
But
So I just think that's all phony now.
Scott Spears Day is over.
I think that must have all been phony at the Christmas party.
No, it's genuine.
No, but I have my nice little proclamations now, and I thank the city of Marion for that. And our December 19th, 2023 was Scott Spears Day. So that was very nice.
That was, yeah. I wasn't expecting it.
Really?
No. I mean,
Why not?
I expected it whenever I got an email from Sean about it, but before that I was like, oh, I thought that was cool.
Why wouldn't you expect it?
Did you expect it?
No, but I didn't doubt it either.
I didn't doubt it, I just didn't expect it. Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
What do you think, Matt?
I was surprised when I heard it too, but that's just because it's not something you necessarily...
No, it doesn't happen to people.
Yeah, it's not something you necessarily expect to hear.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, nice.
No, I still don't know what happened. Very nice of them, and I appreciate that. But what can you do?
Yeah.
I don't know what you do, but if you had a day named for you, what would you do?
I'd park illegally all over the city.
Well, that was my hope yesterday, but I guess I just didn't do it.
You should have. What are some things you get on your national day?
I don't know. I thought about carrying this around all day yesterday, and every time somebody would pull me over, I'd speed and do all kinds of nasty stuff.
Yeah.
I just went, hey.
It's Scott Spears Day, and I'm Scott Spears.
Yeah. So, and you're not.
And you're not.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna drive away now.
Yeah. Pull somebody else over.
Yeah.
Poindexter. That sort of thing. What would you do if you had your own day?
Probably the same thing I do every other day, I guess.
It's an honor, though.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't... Yeah, I mean, it's an honor.
I thought it was an honor.
I don't know that I would do anything special for it. I don't really know.
What about you? Now, not that it will ever happen, but if you had a day...
I thought you were being nice to me. It's the holiday episode.
Oh, I was just being honest.
Oh, okay.
Holidays
okay.
are about honesty.
So true. It's what everybody wants around the holidays.
Yes.
Talk about politics this year at your family Christmas, because everybody loves honesty.
But you don't like politics.
No.
No. So what would you do if you had your own day? Don't avoid the question.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm thinking. I would probably get a cake if nobody else bought me a cake, and I would eat it, and I would celebrate it myself.
That's what you would do.
Yeah.
What kind of cake?
Maybe a chocolate chip cake.
If you have a day, you just let me know, and I will see that you get a chocolate chip cake.
Thank you. Okay, perfect.
For Christmas.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's nice.
Speaking of, we're gonna have our gift exchange on Friday.
Yes. Are you excited about that? Homemade gifts, Friday night. Tell people when that is.
Yes,
and how they can listen.
Friday night on the Friday night show, 8:15 to 10. You can listen in just as
one day she'll learn how to do a plug. Go ahead.
I was just saying, it's a Friday night show.
I was hoping the Christmas show wouldn't start this way, but here we are, already in a bad way.
Are you done?
Go ahead.
Friday night, tune in Friday, December 22nd from 8:15 to 10 to watch the Christmas episode of the Friday night show where we're going to do our homemade gift exchange.
Do you have yours done?
It's not done, but it's almost done. I've been working on it for days.
Matt hasn't even started.
That's reassuring. I'm
You've
gonna
been working on it for days?
Yes, I have a lot of effort has gone into it.
It'll be there, I promise. So I get off tomorrow at 5. I'll do it tomorrow when I get off of work.
Okay.
Now, are you going to get the same thing for everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it going to be something we'll want to keep? Or is it going to be something
Yeah.
like on the way out we'll drop in the garbage can?
No, I think you'll keep this.
Okay, maybe.
Well, what about yours? Are we gonna want to keep yours?
Well, why wouldn't you?
You asked if you want to keep mine. Why wouldn't we want to keep
Why wouldn't you
mine?
want something from somebody who's had a day named after them?
I mean, just because Taylor Swift handed you her trash doesn't mean you're going to keep it forever. I mean, I might, but...
The little seal of Marion on there, too. Thank you very much.
Yes, you're so official. Did you get us all the same thing?
No.
Oh, personalized gifts.
Personalized gift. Because I feel that I was going to take some thought. I was going to be thoughtful.
Hey, mine is thoughtful. I don't want to hear any slander on the gift until you see it.
That's the last broadcast on this station before Christmas.
Yeah.
So you better be jolly.
I'm going to be so jolly.
And wear your Christmas clothes.
We'll see.
Do you have Christmas clothes?
I have a green sweater.
You're going to wear this again?
Probably not. That's why I was like, well, we'll see.
I've been wearing a lot of red, I noticed lately.
Yeah, it's for the holiday. You got it.
And this thing, I'm telling you, I got my wear out of this year.
Yeah,
This,
you've definitely worn that to every event. That's okay. It's jolly. It's the only time
Where's
of year
your
you can
jolly?
wear it. My green sweater. I'm jolly.
Well, we matched then, red and green.
Yeah.
And you, didn't you get the memo
No.
about the Christmas episode?
Never heard of it.
Sad. In any event, we're going to try some fruitcake later on because you want to try fruitcake.
Yes, I'm nervous but excited.
There's also controversy about the whole fruitcake toss. Now, I don't want to spend too much time on this because it's in all the newspapers. And it's really, there's a federal investigation into the whole thing, and somebody will probably be arrested in the new year, and it's not going to be pretty. But, Matt, what happened at the fruitcake toss?
So according to Kerrington, she said she saw a lot of people cheat, but Kerrington herself might have possibly cheated, depending on how you look at the rules. So we had a first ever the fruitcake toss off. We had both of them threw it farther than their first throws. By the way, just felt the need to put that out there. Farther than their first throws.
I was there.
There was music. There was Buckeyes.
Talk about the controversy, though, that she was involved in. There was an embroiled controversy here.
Kerrington so she might have possibly cheated herself because she had she used it's supposed to be like an underhand toss, but she did a whole wind up and then underhand. So
why did you do that?
Because it's still an underhand toss. If you didn't want me to wind up, the rules should have been made clear from the beginning, because the only rules in place were don't move your feet, which I saw plenty of people doing, and to do an underhand toss. And I did follow both of those rules.
do they toss or do they throw a softball?
Underhand toss? Have you ever seen men's slow pitch softball? I don't know. Those are underhand too.
Now we got to get to another topic here because it is the Christmas show, and we have another event coming up here for the holiday season. There's a movie that's going to be watched on Christmas Eve morning.
Yes.
Now talk there are two parts to this. How did this come to be? And number two, what have we gotten into?
Yeah, so we went to the Christmas Story House a couple of weeks ago to help celebrate the Christmas season and see a little bit of Cleveland. And
That's on YouTube, by the way.
Yes.
Search Christmas in Cleveland.
And I found out there that nobody has ever seen the Christmas Story movie except for Sean. He's also seen it with me. But this is like a classic.
You saw it together?
No, we haven't seen it together. But
I thought you saw it together.
No, he's
That's what
seen
you
it.
said,
I've
wasn't
seen
it?
it on my own time.
You saw it with me.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He's the only other one that's seen it. We both have seen
excuse
it.
me.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I
I'm sorry.
misunderstood.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, go right ahead.
So I thought that we needed to watch it.
If you need my help, let me know.
I'll let you know. So I thought that we needed to watch it. So I suggested that Christmas Eve morning we all come to my house and watch this movie together. So we're gonna have some leg lamp cookies, and my mom's gonna make some breakfast for us, and we're gonna watch the movie.
Now, whoa. What have we gotten into here? Because what is your mom going to be making? Because I don't want to have to come in and oh Lord,
Yeah.
I'm not going to eat that.
She said something about like a Denver omelet, like casserole, and then we're gonna have the leg lamp cookies and something else. We haven't totally decided.
Denver omelet.
Denver.
casserole?
Yes.
What is a Denver omelet?
I don't know. Eggs probably in it. There's probably some sort of meat and cheese. Like, I think you guys will like it. She said they'll like it. And I was like, they'll eat whatever.
I prefer a Baltimore omelet.
Oh, okay. I'll let
Can we
my
get a
mom know.
Baltimore
I'll
omelet?
let her know. Yeah.
No, I mean it sounds like there's been preparation at your house for this.
Yes, they're expecting it.
When they were presented with this idea of strangers coming over on Christmas Eve morning, one of the most holy days of the year, what did they say?
They thought it was a good idea. They were excited. They love that movie, and I think that bringing the festive season to everybody is something they're excited about.
So it's really not about us, it's about the movie.
I mean, I think they'll enjoy meeting you guys. They'll enjoy getting to know you a little bit more.
Oh, well,
We'll see. We'll see how
What
it
kind of
plays out.
beverages are there going to be that morning?
We have a lot of pop at my house. If you want pop, there's also water, probably milk. Or do you have any special requests? Oh, there's a hot chocolate bar that we have set up.
What about some orange juice?
We can get orange juice if you need orange juice.
I'll bring the orange juice.
Matt will bring the orange
Matt's
juice.
bringing orange juice.
Now, who else will be there besides your parents?
Probably my brothers will both be there.
And their names are Eddie and
Their names
Billy.
are Brooks and Xander.
Oh, why did you tell me it was Eddie and Billy?
Why did you come up with this lie?
Now there's egg on my face. She told me there's Denver omelet all over my face because she told me her brothers' names were Eddie and Billy, and it turns out it's Brooks and Xander.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, see, I got it.
You did. Yeah, he was nervous. I saw it.
Whoa, it was like a I thought, whoa. I know it was a different name. You've all got different names.
Yes.
I can talk to your parents that day about that.
Yeah. And they have a whole story formed about it and everything because they're teachers and all that. So yeah.
Why? Oh, we're in the same field.
Yes. Yeah. You guys can bond over that as well.
Well, and I met your parents at the Christmas parade.
Yes. Yeah. You did meet them there briefly.
So why was that brief? We said hello.
Yeah, that was just a
We
brief
had a nice
meeting.
little conversation.
I know.
I thought
We're just gonna have a long, drawn out, hung out session on Christmas Eve morning together.
Are you excited about this?
I am.
Because this is the clash of really two parts of your life.
Yeah.
This is the radio folk coming to meet the family folk on the second most holy day of the year.
Yeah, and I think that there's no better way I'd rather spend the day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because
I don't have any other Christmas Eve morning traditions or anything. We can make it a yearly event if we'd like to, but I think that it'll be fun. It's going to be festive.
Yeah, I'll write that down.
Volunteering your parents for a lot of work there.
Yeah. I feel bad for your parents in this whole thing.
They love hosting. Well, my mom loves hosting.
Well, all right, we'll be there, but we're going to talk about it next week on the show and how that all turned out.
I hope so. We should.
You've got you've got animals, right?
Yes, we have 3 dogs.
Oh.
You'll get to meet them as well.
Well, at least we know what to do with the Denver omelet if we don't like it.
Yeah, and they'll eat it too.
Well, let's get to some current events here in the holiday season. And one of the current events is, because, we have spent a lot of this year talking about breakups and relationships. People love to hear about that. It's a timeless topic. But I did not realize that it's a thing. January is breakup month. They actually call January breakup month because people get their gifts for the holiday, Christmas, and then they get their kiss on New Year's and they go out to their party, and then it's over. I've had enough of this person. Now, the theory behind this is that the holidays are going on, plans are set, so you don't want to do it during the holiday, you don't want to do it during New Year's because you don't want to be alone, but you're really kind of getting fed up with the person, the stress is setting in, and January comes, and it's hasta la vista.
I think it's just because of all the things that line up that close together. So it's just everybody who was going to break up starting like October to December.
You can't break up with them in October.
It all happens
No.
in January because you got Halloween and
You
then
gotta
you got
hold on.
Thanksgiving, and then you got Christmas and you got New Year's.
And you have to explain where that person is. Why you got an empty chair next to you? But once January comes, you don't have to worry about it.
Clean slate.
That's true. There's no more family events coming up until maybe Easter if your family celebrates that.
So, do you go along with this?
What, the idea of January breakups?
January being breakup month.
See, no, I've always heard more about Breaksgiving, which is for Thanksgiving break. That's your breakup time. You break up right before Thanksgiving. That way you don't.
Breaksgiving?
Breaksgiving, yes.
When's that? Like the weekend before?
Yeah, it's like whenever you go home from college for Thanksgiving, people will break up then. That way they
So
don't
it's
have
like,
to bring them back.
hey,
they don't have to get them gifts. They
I
don't
know you
have
thought
to
you were
bring them
coming over
around.
for cranberry sauce. You're not.
Yeah, yeah.
It's Breaksgiving.
Breaksgiving.
So now you're eating alone.
Yep.
No, I believe January is probably right. Don't you? I think that's probably when that all
January's
comes to an
accurate.
end.
January makes sense, but like, what? You don't want to waste money on getting gifts for somebody you don't want to buy a gift for.
Oh, you get them something cheap.
Okay.
I mean, you can just not get them a gift.
I mean,
You're
you
breaking
could.
up with them in
That's
January
true.
anyways.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, get some hostility going there on
Yeah.
Christmas. So by the time January rolls around,
They'll be out the door. They're running.
I think it's a good thing. I think don't stay with somebody. It's a silly thing. Get out.
Forever's a long time.
Forever's a long time. And you know what? I really have come to understand that people want to be around somebody forever. I get it. I know why they want it. It's a security thing. It's like a security blanket. I get that. I am not objecting to it. All I'm saying is think it through before you do it. Because you don't want to get stuck with the wrong forever. Because if you're stuck with the wrong forever, you're going to have a bad way to go. You only get so much life.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to spend it miserable. I agree with you in that sense. Like, make sure if you're going to get married to somebody or you're going to be in a long-term relationship, it's with somebody that you truly get along with and you're not forcing it.
And I've just come to realize that there is no right person because I've reached this age. And my understanding is every time I've ever been in a relationship, like 2 weeks in, I start to feel trapped. Like this has got to end. This has got to go. So I know that it just doesn't work.
Maybe you just have issues.
I agree. I'm right there with Scott.
What do you mean I have issues?
You feel
It's the
trapped?
holiday show.
You feel trapped 2 days in? Or
Well, because
2 weeks
I
in?
know that I don't really want to be there. I know that I'm only there because they want to be there, and I feel obligated at that point, and I'd really rather be doing something else. It just isn't my thing.
Yeah, then that's fine. To each their own.
Right, but I'm just saying, do you want to be like a wife? Is that it? Because, I know somebody who told me one time, all I ever wanted to be was a mother. And I thought, well, that's interesting. Because you have a lot of free time, to be a mother and a wife.
No, I think I just really like companionship. So if I find somebody that I want to be around a lot, like the idea of them just being there all the time, and then, there's like monetary benefits, like, you
Money.
No, part of it, like, I mean,
You said monetary, didn't you?
Yes, monetary benefits. Like, whenever you, like, tax return season and all that, like, it just makes sense to get married eventually. Like, if you're already happy and you're going to be, like, living with the person, it's like,
I married
it's
you for the
easier.
tax return.
I think you just made. You said it 100 times on the show at least, but people get married for financial reasons.
I have said it. Go back and look at every episode. And unfortunately, I don't think people even realize that they are saying what they're saying. Like, I think they think they're making a good case for marriage. When actually they're making a monetary case, which is not what you want to do.
No, I mean, like, if I want to be with them and I know that long term, like, I don't know. I mean, that's like part of it. Like, well, that's why you got to get the legal documents involved.
Yeah, but it's hard to get out of those things.
That's so true.
It's a little rough, but people
That's
can
why
do it.
just make sure before you do it.
But how do you ever really know? See, that's the problem. The real person will eventually creep out.
You see, I don't think people would ever get married if they were under the impression that it would have failed.
Yeah, nobody's good. That's
But,
right.
1 in 2
It's-
marriages fail.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I just think that you have to know yourself and know what you can put up with. Like, if you're with somebody for 3 years, you probably are going to see a lot of the real them. And, like, if you are okay with the flaws that you've seen, and, like, nobody is the perfect person. So,
I
like,
would
if you're
say you
okay
should-
with that, then...
I would
So
think
you're saying you'd wait 3 years before you got married?
I think you should.
Yeah, I'd wait a while before
I think-
deciding
No,
to get
3
married
years.
to somebody. Yeah, I mean, probably.
So if you get in a relationship in like 6 months, you're gonna say, I'm engaged. I should pull you aside and I should remind you of this conversation.
Yeah, I would not get engaged in 6 months.
Now you don't know.
I do know.
No, I'll tell you, people fall in love. They know it's the one.
No.
It's the one. I've never met
No.
anybody like you before.
It's game over.
It's a game.
No.
You know you can't make logical cases at that point.
No, I'm not going to do that. I have to
Oh,
be
famous
with
last
them for a
words.
long time.
Famous last words here on the holiday
Not
episode.
me, I would
They should-
never.
Not me, I would never. Me? Can't happen to me.
Nope.
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 I'm confident. I think that I'm a level-headed person.
I just know that we have tape now that I can show you when you get engaged like 8 months in. I can say,
Look here. Yeah.
you know, it's not so much just me telling you.
Yeah.
It's, would you want me to pull you aside and say, listen, bonehead, you're making a bad mistake.
Yeah, I would.
No, you wouldn't like that. People get angry when you do that.
No, I would. I would.
You're a liar. Because, oh God, I've called somebody a liar on the holiday episode. This is horrible.
Yeah, I know you're.
No, I feel bad now. Oh, no. No, I'm just saying that's true. You don't want me to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I would. If you think I'm marrying a bad person who
Yeah.
it's not going to work out with.
No, because then you get on their bad side and you go tell them, you know, oh, Scott said that you're not a very good person. And then they say, oh, why are you friends with that idiot? And then there's a whole thing.
Well, I mean, hopefully I can just make my own decisions and I know myself well enough. So.
What do you think, Matt?
I think that if you're gonna marry somebody, you should live with them for at least a few years.
If I came to you and said the same thing, this person is bad, what would you say?
I don't know that I ever want to get married.
So no, but I'm saying, let's say you do. Let's say you get bitten by that infectious
The love bug.
the love bug, and I say, listen, they're bad. You don't see it. Your eyes are blurry to this. We all see it. They're awful. What would you say?
I think I'd probably start paying a little more attention. At least
You pay it? Good.
I'd start wondering. I'd start having some thoughts.
Good. Well, see, I'm glad because some people need to pay attention to those signs. When people come along and say, listen, this is bad.
See, you get one person, and you might just be like, okay, but you have multiple people being like, hey man, I don't know that this person is what's best for you. Then I think you should probably start looking at it yourself.
Because you got to look at what do people really have by telling you that things are bad. They don't have nothing to gain. They have nothing to gain by that.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, every time I've been in a relationship where people have said that, I've definitely considered things. And like, just because I don't take action immediately doesn't mean that it's not on my mind.
Well, I hope not.
You hope not what?
I hope that it doesn't turn out that way for you, that you get bitten by that love bug and you walk down the aisle and then you walk over to the courthouse a few months later and it's divorce city.
No, I'll make a rational choice. Don't you worry about me.
But see, here's why I worry about this. Because when somebody is so determined to find companionship and get a write-off on their tax return, that I think they're always looking. So, you know, they're a little more open than somebody would be, and people can take advantage of that. They know when somebody's open.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I'm really open right now.
Do you know how many people who've been married who say, I would never be married again. I will never, because they go through the pain of a divorce, and then they're married again.
I have a friend. I had one of my friend's dad actually had that exact thing happen to him. He had got divorced from his first wife, and he said, I told myself that if I ever got a divorce, I wasn't doing it again. And now, sure enough,
They
here
do
we
it
go.
again.
He's engaged.
They do it again.
Well, he's not planning on getting divorced. There we go.
Oh, he wasn't planning on it the first time either.
We'll see. Maybe he's just not good at making decisions.
Now, have you jingled anybody? This is how you could find your loved one. Have you jingled anybody this holiday season? Now, here's what jingling is. I haven't done it yet. There's only a few days left. I probably should get it done. But somebody you work with or a friend of yours or whatever, you go into their office or their workspace when they're not there, and you throw like a garland and Christmas ornaments and things like that all over their desk. And that's being jingled. And then they have to jingle somebody else.
I'd be upset because then I have to clean up my workspace before I can do my work.
Merry Christmas.
No, I did bring Christmas cookies into my work today, though.
You know, I want to bring that up because I saw you walk in today with a whole plate of Christmas cookies and you did not offer me anything.
It was for the pharmacy. I offered you cookies last night.
But I didn't have a cookie last night.
I saw that you had something.
No. And then you took off with the cookies.
Well,
I was going to have one after and you just took them.
I was in the hallway. I said, would anybody like to take some?
I was
and
in
no
here.
one said anything. Well, pay attention.
I'm in here. How can I get
You'll get cookies soon
Can you believe
enough.
she walked right by me?
You'll get cookies.
Walked right by me with a whole tray of cookies during the Christmas season.
It was
That's
for
what-
the pharmacy.
How would they know?
Because I would have to open up the plastic, and it was already just sealed around the edges so perfectly.
So once it was open over there and they were scarfing on those things, you never said, "Oh, I'm gonna go take my friend Scott one."
No. No, I did not.
This is where we've come.
Nope.
Now, when you want to stick a needle in somebody's arm, you come over and
I
here's
know
Scott.
exactly who to go
You know
to
exactly
in that
who-
situation.
You see what's going on here, Matt. It is not the spirit of giving.
You can come. There's cookies left. Are you working tomorrow? You can come get a cookie tomorrow.
I don't want your day-old cookies at this point. Offering me a day-old cookie.
They're wrapped up. What do
Yeah,
you
but
mean?
you know that I had to ask is the whole point.
I'm sorry. They're for the pharmacy workers. I didn't ask anybody else in Kroger.
We
if
all
they wanted
learned
one.
during one of these episodes one time that there's a pharmacy worker who you don't see eyeball to eyeball with. Did they have a cookie?
Probably not. Because they don't really like me, so I don't think so. Maybe they did. I'm not.
Well, I'm
sure.
getting there because you didn't offer me any cookies.
You're getting where?
I'm getting to the side of,
Oh, okay.
we might have issues.
I just brought him cookies last night. I invited him to my house Christmas Eve, but this is where we draw the line. I see.
What a holiday episode, Matt. Oh my lord, this is a holiday trauma.
Yeah.
What would you have done though if you saw somebody walk in with cookies and you wanted a cookie and they didn't even offer you a cookie and then you bring up this whole incident and they say, well, I'll give you a day old cookie.
I think I would have asked for a cookie when I saw him walk by with a cookie.
But that's rude. I don't want to be rude.
I mean, worst they can do is say no. And that's that. You just, oh, okay.
Yeah, we are friends. Like, you'd think you'd feel that comfortable, but...
Well, but she was moving.
There were cookies up at the service desk anyway.
Oh, I have a whole issue. You know what? No. No.
One of the cashier ladies brought in cookies.
Oh, you know what? A lady. Now here's something nice. A lady shopper today came in and brought me a homemade cookies.
Did you enjoy them?
I haven't eaten them yet.
Oh, okay.
Right, you
But-
gonna share those cookies?
No, I'm not going to share those cookies because they're for me from this woman who took time and effort to make me cookies.
Well, I invited you to my
Unlike
house.
some folks.
And we're gonna have cookies at my house along with breakfast.
But I'm saying this woman sought me out, to give me cookies. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
You didn't bring me any cookies. Where are my cookies?
Oh, I have some cookies for you.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. We'll eat those then, and then I'll bring you some cookies.
Well, see, but that's just reciprocation. You don't need that. You want to be the first to give the cookies.
Oh, I was. I brought them last night to the Christmas party.
But that was for everybody.
Yes.
Oh, didn't we have fun at the
I didn't
Christmas
bring
party,
any
though?
cookies for Matt. I didn't bring any cookies for Sean.
We had-
Nobody's angry except for you.
No, I'm not angry. I'm just saying I got bypassed today by the cookies.
Because they weren't for you. They were for the people in the pharmacy.
Well, excuse me. So anyway, we had fun at the Christmas party, did we not?
Yeah, Christmas
Yeah.
party was good.
Christmas party was great. We sang, we Noelled about 27 times, we wassailed, we did the whole thing.
We wassailed
It was
a lot.
great. Mary Ellen brought fudge, and Kerrington brought cookies for other folks, and
I'm gonna learn-
and Amber brought cookies.
What if do you know what you need to make wassail?
No, I've never made it wassail.
Nah, maybe that's what
Do you ever bring wassail over to the house on Christmas Eve morning?
Please don't bring
No,
wassail.
no.
It's
here,
not an
here.
alcoholic drink.
I think it is.
No, it's not. I've
Oh.
had wassail on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
I think
During the
I'll
Christmas party, I had wassail.
I think I'll
one
bring
year.
it if it's not too hard to make. I'll bring it Friday, and that's my gift to everybody. We have wassail.
We're gonna have wassail. All right.
That's
We're-
your gift.
Are you upset?
We already know now. It's no surprise. We're coming back with the second half of this episode, and boy, we're gonna try the fruitcake. I'm not. Right after this. Stay tuned. And we're back here on the Christmas episode of The Exchange. Scott Spears, Matt Morgan, and the Grinch. And she's got the right color on, too.
The Grinch.
Hey, by the way,
Me and my
they made
twin.
a doll with you. Oh, look at this.
Oh yeah.
and the Grinch.
Yeah, no, we're adorable, aren't we?
Look at you. Hey, she's found the guy.
2 peas in a pod.
I'd okay this one.
Yeah.
You and the Grinch.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Now, you've wanted to try a Claxton fruitcake.
For weeks now.
The time has come.
This-
Matt, you've never had a fruitcake either,
I
right?
have not. No.
This is really going to change your life. You're on the holiday episode of The Exchange.
That's
You've
what
gotta
we're
eat a little
hoping
bit,
for.
too.
That's
Oh,
what
no,
we're
I
hoping
don't.
for.
Yes, John Heinlich today came in and requested that you eat some.
You know, I had a day named after me recently, and
And that day's in the past, and so now it's just another day.
I just, fruitcakes just aren't my thing. It's just one of those things in life.
That's sad.
Well, oh boy, this is a well-aged fruitcake as well.
Oh, wow.
They don't spoil. I mean, Pastor Craig ate one from 2 years ago.
He said it tastes like a fruitcake.
Yeah,
I don't even know what to expect.
fruitcake.
I don't know what fruitcake tastes like. I'm
No,
excited.
you'll
though.
know momentarily. It tastes like wax lips.
Wax lips. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. You're
Wow.
selling this.
Well, you gotta. I guess we're just gonna break off a piece here. You're supposed to cut them, but there you go, Matt. There's your piece.
Oh,
Here we go. Go in, Matt.
Well, I thought we were waiting.
Well, I don't think we can do it at the same time. Then we'll all have it in our mouth.
Okay, fine.
Go ahead.
That looks scary.
Take a bite. How's that? Matt is eating a Claxton fruitcake for the first time ever. History has been made. Tastes good, doesn't it? That's a delicious piece of pastry there, isn't it?
He's speechless.
I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you. What do you think, Matt? He has no words for this. He has no words. Now you.
I'm scared.
Now, I gave her a green piece.
Oh, thank you.
It's a special holiday one for the Grinch. All right. Go on with it. The Claxton fruitcake.
Oh, I want to sniff it, but I'm not going to.
Nope, go in.
Okay.
All right, Kerrington eating the Claxton fruitcake. Wow, look at that face. That's a good looking face.
It's not that bad.
Oh, not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Do you enjoy that really?
I don't enjoy it. It's a little too orange tasting for me,
It's
but
like something you'd feed to a horse.
It's bad. It's bad.
if it wasn't so, like, citrusy orange flavored, it's not bad.
Oh, that's not true. I'm telling you what, you would eat cement if it would be disagreeing with me.
It's not that bad.
You would. I'll just have a little.
There he goes.
That's kind of how I remember it. Oh, delicious. Nothing says holidays like the fruitcake. I see you're not finishing that off. Because you love it so much.
No, it's too much orange. It's too much orange. I don't like orange flavored things.
I tried to explain people what the fruitcake was all about. So Matt, on a scale of 1 to 10.
I definitely had worse things, I guess. But I'd give it a solid like a 2
What are you
or a
eating?
3.
A little piece out of it.
Okay, go ahead. 2 or 3. Scale of 1 to 10.
I would say it's like a 4.5.
4.5. Negative 17.
Wow.
Negative 17 is
He's
the old
dramatic.
Claxton fruitcake. But no, it is. It's bad. That'll hurt your taste buds. But we'll leave that there for the next Christmas.
Oh, good.
We'll finish it off next Christmas. Won't that be nice?
We've got a lot of bar to go for next Christmas.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. We've got an interesting story here because does everybody know who Billy Crystal is?
No.
No.
This is terrible. Famous actor, has hosted the Oscars, been in a ton of movies. Anyway, he's going into Kennedy Center this year. You don't have to know who he is. He's being inducted into the Kennedy Center honors, which very few people, I think 5 or 6 people get inducted every year. But he was asked what his favorite quote was, and I love this quote from Billy Crystal, who's going into Kennedy Center honors. He was in When Harry Met Sally, and Mr. Saturday Night,
okay.
and City Slickers. Those were his movies.
Gotcha.
Okay, here it is. Love what you are doing, be happy doing it. It will never be easy. If you don't give up, if you don't give it everything, you don't have, what's the point?
What?
I read that horribly. Let's try that again.
Terrible. I don't know what he said.
This is what Billy Crystal said. He said, love what you are doing, be happy doing it. It will never be easy. If you don't give it everything that you have, what's the point?
Okay, I got that one.
Yeah. I had that fruitcake jammed in my mouth still. It was an aftertaste of fruitcake.
It goes straight to the brain. It's
See, and she wonders why there's fights over here. Like I pick all the fights. She goes for it.
once in a while.
Once in a while. So what do you think of what Billy Crystal says here? I believe all of this. Love what you're doing. Be happy doing it. It's not going to be easy all the time. And if you don't give it everything you've got, what's the point? Why are you doing it halfway?
I think that's agreeable. That's a good quote.
Yeah, I think I agree with everything except for the maybe giving it everything you've got part. Not that you shouldn't.
What do you do? Half do everything?
No, but I mean, like, what? I guess I don't
I'm gonna go out
understand
there
what
in the
that
World
means.
Series and we're gonna have to win that game.
I don't know. Like, I mean, I guess if you wanted to be in like an Olympic gymnast, you'd really have to, like hone in and like be practicing gymnastics every single day. I don't think there's things that you want to do that bad that I would want to do it every single day forever.
I don't think he said do it every single day. I think he just said give it all you have. If you're not giving it all you have, what's the
everything that
point?
you have, like, you're probably doing it a lot. I mean, yes, I guess.
That's why you have to love it.
Give it to the maximum effort of what you want to give to it, then yes.
See, I don't think you'll ever be in the Kennedy Center Honors if you don't give
Everything
you've got. Because his point here is if you don't give everything you've got, what's the point of doing it?
Maybe just because you enjoy it.
That's the quote that I gave when you asked me what are the words that I live by, and I said that do your best at whatever you do, because otherwise there was no point to do it to begin with.
Yeah, I think you've got to give it your all the time. Why are you wasting your time doing it halfway?
I mean, I guess commit to whatever you're doing presently. I agree with that. Maybe I just misinterpreted what he was saying. Like, whenever I'm here, I try my best to be funny and talk, and like I give my best effort for that. I give my best effort at work. Yeah, no, this is it. This is the top. We are maxed out right now.
My. Okay. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We're so jolly.
So where is the hang up in that then?
I guess I was thinking, like, if you have to dedicate all of your time to something.
No,
like,
I don't think anybody dedicates.
No.
He's married. He's been married for many, many years, over 30 years. But I think the point he's saying is you don't become a success in your field by half doing it.
Yeah.
Why are you not, if you want to be in that field, why are you not giving it everything you've got? You don't want to be, we've talked about this, you do not want to be at the end of your life saying, I wish I would have. It's okay to fail. Fail all day long. Because then you don't have any regrets about it. But you don't want to be there saying, I wish I would have.
Try again. That's a good one.
Try again.
Yeah.
Who said that?
If at first you don't succeed, try.
Oh, you said that. That's one of your quotes.
I just did.
I don't think you said that.
Frank Sinatra said that.
Oh, Lord, the Frank Sinatra thing again. Listen, you got to listen to the Christmas party for that. That's a whole nother issue about the Christmas songs. But no, I think you do. You got to commit. It's all or nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying in that aspect, for sure.
Why go in and, well, I'll be okay at this. I'll show up. No.
Yeah.
You play to win. You play to win.
That's true. Just like in the fruitcake toss.
You don't always win.
Yeah, but you're trying.
Because sometimes you do illegal things in the fruitcake toss.
Yeah, but I was giving it my best effort.
So,
I said, well, we'll do what it takes.
We'll do what it takes. Now, the holiday, we've talked about this before, but when it comes to Christmas music, people love or they hate it. Matt, you don't like it.
Not really, no.
Why is that?
I feel like it's generic and it's overplayed. It's the same song over and over and over again, just put in different words.
And Kerrington, you love it.
I don't love it, but like I definitely enjoy it in the holiday season. I'm not going to listen to it after Christmas or anything, but like during the season, it definitely like plays into it. I like to hear it in the stores. I like to hear it while I'm at work or on the radio.
Now, since this is a Christmas episode, and we've never done this here on the program, I feel we should do a Christmas song. Maybe one that we have not done before.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Do you have any ideas?
Well, we've done Jingle Bells, and we've done We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Do you know the lyrics to Chestnuts?
A little bit.
A little bit. So you're not all in on that one.
Not all in, but I.
And how far are you in on this one?
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
That's all you got.
That's all I got.
Well, we are not going to do that one. So which one do you know?
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. I know. We can keep going on that. You know that one?
What about the wassailing song?
No wassailing. We did enough wassailing.
Here we go,
night.
wassailing among the leaves so green. Here we go.
We've wassailed enough for a lifetime.
No, we love to wassail here. Noelle?
What's wrong with Deck the Halls? Is that a bad one? You said one we've never done. These are
I don't think we know the whole song.
Deck the halls? I know.
Well, let's give it a shot.
There we go.
Here we go.
All right,
Let's give it a run.
1, 2, 3. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Join me a Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. It was good, yeah.
Was that good? Oh, wow. Well, the next song off our album will be... well, it's holiday time. Are you happy that the holidays are here?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like Christmas is so close right now. I'm like, how'd it come so close,
And we found out you're a very greedy person.
Oh.
Because at the Christmas party last night, we were asking what you wanted for Christmas, like peace and love, and you said, I wanted green apple headphones. Green apple headphones.
Well, nobody was talking, and they said, "What do you want for Christmas?" And so I was like, "Oh, I know what I want."
You went the commercial route.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, okay." I mean, obviously, yes, peace on earth is great, but like everyone asks for that every year, and I mean, we don't have it, so take what you can
Darn
get,
it.
right? I mean,
So skip it this year. What can we get
There can't be peace
done?
on earth, there can't be green apple headphones.
Why green apple headphones?
Well, because the green ones are really pretty, so I just wanted the green ones.
To match your green sweater?
Yeah, maybe I just like green. I'm a fan of it, and
Grinch.
I'm running a 10 miler in April, so I need some headphones to have to run to and practice running too.
Is that what they call it? A 10 miler?
Yes, the one I'm doing it's a 10 miler. There's like a 10K, there's a 5K, there's a half marathon, there's a marathon. 10 miler's its own thing.
A 10 miler.
10 miler.
All right. Would you ever run a 10 miler?
No, running is not my thing.
I think running's okay.
I don't mind like walking around, but most of the time if I'm like running or walking, it's just kind of boring because I'm just walking.
You know why? Because you don't have any green apple headphones.
I have had.
What are you listening to in these green apple headphones?
Taylor Swift.
Oh my God, you've got an obsession here.
I love Taylor Swift.
What is it about her? Have we ever determined this?
Yeah, I think her music's just really relatable. You like hear some of her lyrics and you're like, oh my gosh, Taylor Swift understands how I feel. And like a lot of artists aren't able to articulate your feelings so well. Like, she almost says what you're like unable to put the words to.
So it's all about love.
And it's not all about love.
That's all I've ever heard her sing.
No, she sings about heartbreak.
There you go. Heartbreak, Matt.
No. She has happy songs too.
Like what? What's one of the ones I can listen to that's just pure happiness? Gonna put me in the mood.
Shake It Off.
I've heard that song and I'm not even sure what that's about.
It's shaking off the haters, like.
Is that what that is?
Players gonna play. And
See,
the haters gonna hate.
Sounds like complaining.
And I'm just
Yeah.
gonna shake. I shake it off. She shakes it off, She's like, oh, everybody has their own opinions. They do what they want. Like Scott Spears says all those bad things about me. She shakes it off. She doesn't care about your being a hater.
Did you just say that on the Christmas episode?
Hey, I got a lot of heat in the first half of this episode.
I say nothing but happy, wonderful things about you. I'm a kind, gentle soul.
What about the cookie thing? He complained
Oh,
for
well,
a
you
good
did
5
snub me on the
minutes about
cookies,
that.
but I shook it off. I shook it off.
You shook it off. You shook it off
I did.
after complaining about it.
But
for a
I think
little bit.
say what are those lyrics again?
I shake it off. I shake it off.
Yeah, I got that part. But what are the first two? What are the first two
The
parts?
player's gonna play.
See, right?
Play. So the players are gonna do what they would do, and the haters they're gonna hate.
Okay, but what does that mean?
The people that want to hate on you and treat you poorly are gonna do that, and you just gotta get over it. Like you can't let others affect you.
What's a player do?
They play.
What do they play? Like harps?
Maybe hearts. I don't know.
See? All of her songs have some derivation in relationships.
Well, all of our episodes have some derivation in
No, they
relationships
don't.
as well. We love to talk about feelings and love.
Well, I think that's because we don't talk about politics.
Well, that's okay.
I think we would rather do that than talk about politics. I think we get a little dry and dated.
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you what, relationship talk, I'll listen. And I think it's why she sells so many records. It sells. People want to hear people talking about that. I think it's because it's very relatable.
Yeah.
You pick something that's relatable. Some people don't like talking about politics. Some people don't like talking about sports. But relationships, that's universal.
Yep. Yeah, you get to definitely.
So you don't pigeonhole yourself. What are you doing with the Grinch there?
Well, you gave him to me a while ago, and I like him.
You're
So
holding him
we're
like a child.
just hanging out. He's just sitting on my lap.
Do you like the Grinch?
No, I'm actually scared of the Grinch.
But do you understand what happened here? She's scared of the Grinch, but she's clutching him like it's her baby.
Well, this one's not real, but you know that Jim Carrey one where he's the live actor?
You know the real Grinch?
Yes, the real Grinch, the live action Grinch with Jim Carrey. That's so scary. Like, I hate that movie. I don't watch it. It makes me uncomfortable whenever it's on. Really, it's very just uncomfortable for me. I do not like the Grinch, and I truly mean that.
Is it because you wrapped a little girl up in wrapping paper and sent her
No,
down
he's just creepy looking. I don't like the way he talks, and he has his hairy fingers, and like I don't like the Grinch. He creeps me out.
I like the Grinch because
I don't actually like the Who's either. The little tiny noses, I don't like it. I don't like it. The whole thing, Dr. Seuss, and as a whole, I'm just not a fan.
You understand that was a movie?
Yeah, well, it makes me uncomfortable and I don't like it.
Well, what is that? I mean, that's kind of stark.
Yeah, I've always just had this feeling. I remember being in 2nd grade and we were going to watch The Grinch at school and I was like, this sucks. Like, I really don't like this. It makes me uncomfortable.
Now, see, most people say I just don't like the movie. It makes me uncomfortable.
Yes. Yeah.
Like you're getting a vaccination or something.
Like, yeah. It's like somebody comes up to you in Kroger and they're like, can I give you a shot? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've had that.
And you're nervous. Yeah, you're like sweating a little bit. That's how I feel about The Grinch. Like, I don't want to see that. Get it off my screen. The animated one is fine. Especially the new one. I like that where Snoop Dogg sings the Grinch song. That one's good.
What is that?
Yeah, there's 3 versions of the Grinch. There's the first animated one, the Jim Carrey one, and then there's a newer one that came out. And he's cute in the newer one. The Who's are cute. The middle one, very scary. Live action, hate that. Never want to see that. And then the original
one. You have
one,
very strong feelings about this film.
I do. Yes. Like this
Lord.
is something I would
I never
tell
have
people.
seen somebody have a reaction to a movie like this.
I hate it. It makes me very uncomfortable. Yeah, I know. I'm tense about it. Like, I hate it.
What happened? Did you like get attacked by a Grinch when you were younger or something?
No, I don't know. The whole thing makes me uncomfortable.
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 That's an odd term for a film. It makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's just how I feel about it. I am uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable whenever it's on the TV. My mom was watching it the other night. Like, I'm not gonna sit in the room. Like, I don't want to hear that in the background. It makes me uncomfortable. I'm gonna leave.
You know he turns out good in the end.
Yeah, but I just...
His heart grows 3 sizes.
I know, but he just looks really scary, and I just don't like him.
Do you sing the songs?
No, not really. I know there's like the mean one, Mr. Grinch, I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole. There's too many words. It's really wordy.
Not your thing.
Yeah.
Now you can pick up the book during the holiday season.
Ah!
She jumped when I put the book on the table.
I'm kidding.
Like I had a machete.
Yeah.
I put How the Grinch Stole Dr. Seuss children's book on the table, and she jumped like I had a machete, like I was gonna slit her throat or something.
There's axe-wielding maniacs. There's Grinch book-wielding maniacs.
No, it's a wonderful book.
No. Look at this. Look at this. Like, I'm sure there's pictures.
Go
there's
ahead.
money in it.
Go ahead and take it.
Oh my gosh, look! He's on it.
The Grinch is on the money.
Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. Look at how scary he looks. Like, even the Who's. Come on, I
That's
gotta...
what I got her for Christmas.
Yeah, we need some photos of these. That's scary looking. Like, that's just not natural. I don't like him. Why is he so hairy on his hands? That's not the main concern. He just looks like evil. Like his eyes are red in this book.
You know,
like,
it's a drawing.
Yeah, but it's just
not like
weird.
it's not like a photo. You understand? It's not a
just
photo.
weird. I do not like it.
I think
do not
one
like
of the
it.
themes in the movie is that he hates Christmas because he was always bullied about being different.
He was bullied.
So, Kerrington, why are you bullying him? You're the reason he's evil.
No, look at this little Who. I don't like that either. She looks just as, not just as creepy
What
as the
is
Grinch.
wrong with It's the Grinch.
I do not like it.
Sam, I am.
I know, I was thinking that too. I don't like it. I don't like it. This is fine, it's all animated. He's happy and smiley. The live action Jim Carrey, the Grinch. Get it away from me.
So how will you be spending Christmas this year?
Watching
God, that
Jim
was
Carrey's version
Jim Carrey's
of the
version.
Grinch.
Over on a loop.
Yeah, 24-hour loop.
24-hour loop. Beautiful.
You enjoy that. You keep it at your house. We will not be watching it at my house.
I have never seen a reaction to a movie like that in my life. Ever.
I'm really passionate about it.
Especially
like,
a Christmas movie.
it's been just, like I said, I was in 2nd grade and they're like,
You're
we're gonna
slobbering.
watch. I know, I'm scared.
She's salivating and she's just, she's got like loose lips over there.
I don't like him. I don't.
You know what we've said? Firm lips. Watch it.
Yeah. No.
Listen, the whole point is the Grinch. What are you doing this holiday season? Don't bring it up, I guess.
This.
I have a Grinch shirt on.
We can't see his face there. It's okay.
His eyes, his beady eyes.
His beady red eyes. Oh, the creep.
This year for Christmas, I am gonna, I guess for the holiday season, I'm gonna do what I do roughly every year on the holiday season, and We'll probably go look at some Christmas lights because that's a tradition we do every year. We look at the Christmas lights.
I want to get over to the Coliseum. I haven't done that yet. It's not.
I haven't either.
Yeah, we
I do
go to
want
the
to.
we go to the Coliseum every year and drive through.
You know, you get a group full of people and you just drive on through. You go to McDonald's first because there's a McDonald's everywhere in this town, and you get yourself some hot chocolate or whatever at McDonald's, and you go over to the Coliseum. Somebody pays $10, and then you just go through and you watch fish and lights and trees.
We cram as many people into the car as we can fit.
It's the holidays.
Yes.
What are you doing this holiday season?
I'm having a little Christmas party on Friday evening. Well, Friday day, and then I'm gonna be here, and we're gonna open our gifts Friday night. And then on Saturday night, I'm also having a little holiday get together, and then
I don't believe you know this many people.
They're the same people. It's the same people over and over.
Oh.
We just have multiple parties.
You ever notice we don't get invited to these gift parties, these holiday parties?
Hey, you guys are coming, and then we're gonna spend our Christmas Eve morning together watching a film. Then I'm gonna go eat at Logan's Roadhouse in Mansfield with my aunt and uncle.
No, we never get invited to these. Do you start to feel a little hostility like the Grinch about all this stuff? I mean, oh, I'm going to this party, and I'm going to this party, and we're going to this thing, and I'm doing it.
Don't ask me what I'm doing if you don't want to know what I'm doing.
Listen, you know, it's just polite to invite people to things, and it's also polite to offer somebody a cookie when you walk by with them. Just telling you manners.
What, you're walking through the parking lot and every person you see, oh, would you like a
know
cookie?
that you know
Would you like
that's
a
your
cookie?
friend.
Yeah, but they were just for someone else. Like, I'm just not gifting away things that I already brought intentionally for someone else.
Okay, so you're going to a party, and then you're going to the steakhouse, and you're going to a party, and you whatever. And then what else you doing?
We have a white elephant gift exchange with my family, so we're gonna do that. And then we'll have Christmas at my house in the morning, and then we're gonna go to my grandma's house and we're gonna eat spaghetti.
What a Christmas meal.
Wow.
I know my grandma knows I love spaghetti, so she's making it for us. I'm really excited.
Merry Christmas to one and all.
Spaghetti.
So that's what you're doing for the holidays?
Yeah, that's the next, like, 3 to 4 days of my life.
So like the 26th, then what?
I don't know. I think me and one of my friends are going to do something. We've already like planned that we're going to hang out that day, I think. Typically, Christmas night, though, I go and clean my whole room, like deep clean. Like I'll stay up super late and like clean my room. So I have that too. So.
Oh.
Lots to do.
What a holiday.
What a holiday. My whole family participates, really. Like my mom cleans her room, my brother cleans his room. I started this tradition like 6 or 7 years ago, probably.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful, and it sounds like a wonderful holiday. And,
yeah. What are you doing?
Well, you know, I'm doing the things that I always do on the holidays. I have a get-together. Well, apparently I'm going over and having a Denver omelet Christmas Eve morning and watching A Christmas Story.
Yes.
And then Christmas Eve, I have the big get-together at my house, which is a lot of fun. We have a lot of people over.
Which I wasn't invited to.
Well, listen, you know, you've got all these parties. We know you're busy folk. And we have a little get-together at my house, and it's a lot of fun, and people come over, and it's very jovial because it's not a kid event in that, you know, no kids have to get home for Santa Claus. And so it's just fun. Everybody has a good time. And we stay as late as we want to. And then Christmas Eve morning, I go and visit with family. And that's about it.
Okay. That sounds good.
Christmas Eve's a lot of fun. I've been doing that for a long time at my house. My house is, you would not believe how decorated my house is.
Really?
You really would. I hate doing it every year, and every year I say I'm not going to do it, but because I have the Christmas Eve thing, I always decorate up. I have a tree and 3 trees and a train on the kitchen table.
What?
And oh yeah, there's just Christmas stuff everywhere.
Maybe we'll stop by or something after the family get together. I don't know if there'll be time, but if
maybe we'll just stop by. Who's we?
Well, I'd bring probably my whole family.
Listen, we can't have you can't bomb somebody's. Oh, that's you know.
Okay.
That's party etiquette. You don't bomb somebody's party.
Okay, I'm sorry. We won't come.
You're gonna try to make it over Christmas Eve, right?
I do believe so.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
Well, good.
No, you can bring your family over. It'll be fine.
Okay, I mean, I'll see, but I don't know for
Why
sure.
do you got to? Come on.
They're the ones that give
Well,
my
tell
mom...
them you're going to someplace fun and you're gonna have a good time.
Okay, I'll explain that and we'll come.
Yes. Well, why wouldn't you? Don't you want to come over and spend the Christmas Eve?
You said the whole no kids thing, and my brother,
How old's your brother?
he's 12.
That's fine.
Okay, well, we just have to go home for Santa, so.
Well, yeah, we like Santa at my house. Santa has been at my house on Christmas Eve.
Wow, okay. Will he
I'll
be
call
there this
Santa
year?
while he's there.
Is Santa coming?
He might. I can call him.
Wow.
I know SC.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. He's a good friend of mine. We're
Scott
like
Calvin in the movie.
You know, I don't
Santa
like that
Claus?
movie. I never
No,
liked that movie. No,
really?
I don't have as strong passionate feelings of hate like the Grinch, like you do.
Yeah.
But no, what's your favorite holiday movie?
Ooh.
I haven't watched mine yet this year. It's Scrooge with Bill Murray, and I haven't watched it yet. I got to do that. Maybe Saturday night. I got to wrap gifts. I hate wrapping gifts. If I could get somebody to wrap my gifts, they used to wrap gifts in the mall.
Oh,
I
nice.
hate it. I hate wrapping gifts, and I've got to do it. I've bought all my gifts now.
I've never wrapped.
I
a
went
gift.
shopping the other night. I went from store to store to store in that terrible snowstorm that was out there, and I bought all the gifts, but now I got to wrap them all, and I hate that.
My grandma, aunt, or sister wrapped the gift.
Oh.
I do believe.
I just hate
I
wrapping.
don't wrap gifts.
Do you get anybody a gift?
I do.
And then you don't wrap it?
I don't wrap it.
You just give it to them?
No. Like, so say I got a gift for my sister, I'll give it to my grandma and be like, Grandma, wrap this up for me.
That's right, because don't try that Friday night, that non-wrapping thing. There better be some kind of bag or
No,
tissue
no,
paper or wrapping.
Nope. You're just getting it.
No, because we're not going to open it at the beginning of the show. It'll be like a beginning of the second hour type of thing.
You'll know what it is.
We should definitely open them in the first hour.
Why is that?
I'm excited. I want to get to it. We gotta open them in the first hour. We
Because
gotta
you
just
want the
start with
gifts,
it.
or because
no, because I
you
want
wanna
to
see-
give you guys my
She
gift.
wants a gift. Don't let her light it.
Is it meaningful?
Yeah, possibly.
If it's not meaningful, I'm gonna be upset.
Well, how meaningful?
I'm kidding. I don't know.
How meaningful can it be? There's 3 of them.
What do you mean?
Like you don't go, oh, this is special because you got one and Sean got one.
I don't. Does it matter?
Well, it does. I like one-of-a-kind things, you know? Like when somebody's painting a picture, that's one of a kind.
Yeah, well, you could paint a picture, but then just paint the same thing 3 times if you wanted. I mean,
But that's not really original.
yeah, it is because
You know,
painted
here's an
it.
interesting thing. I keep Christmas cards because I like to reflect back on what people wrote years ago sometimes, and it's interesting because people die and people leave your life, and you look back at those Christmas cards, and at that time they were jolly and happy, and I think that's kind of interesting.
I guess I don't get the same feeling from it because I feel like a lot of times people don't write in the cards. You know, it's just like, oh, here's the store-bought thing at the end that
No, I
says
write
Merry
in them.
Christmas. You know?
I send out Christmas cards, and it's a pet peeve of mine to not write in them. I always write in them.
That's sweet. That's really sentimental. I
Yeah.
like that.
Well, I write a nice little note to the person, and I tell them what I think of them, and I say, Merry Christmas at the end, Happy Holidays.
You ever just send somebody a Christmas card and then trash them in the Christmas card and then follow it up by Merry Christmas?
No, you don't trash them. You gotta be happy for the holidays. Now we're gonna have a little toast here. We got about 2 minutes left in the program. Matt, what a toast this is gonna be. He's drained the mug.
I was thirsty. It was good. Okay?
All right,
It was
okay.
good.
Here we go. What do you want to say to the audience for Christmas?
Man.
Clock's ticking.
Use the. Hang out with your family. Spend a lot of time with your family. Family's not always going to be there. And just enjoy the holiday season.
Yeah, stay healthy, spend time with your family, and I hope, regardless of your circumstances, that you have a good Christmas.
I want to say, because this is a program, it's a fun show to do, and it takes a lot of people to put this show on. It's edited every week. It's put on YouTube every week. It's filmed. Sean, the cameraman, who's not on camera, films the show every week. The guests who've been on this year, from Big Nut to Weasel Boy to Ted Williams to Mary Ellen Withrow, the booking of this show, it takes a lot of time to put it on, and for these two to show up, Matt and Kerrington, it's always a pleasure. We always have fun no matter what's going on. So, listen, I know it's been a rough year for a lot of people, but it's going to be a great new year and a happy holiday season. So to our audience, if you weren't there, it'd be highly unlikely that we were doing this. I want you to have a Merry Christmas and a happy holiday season. From all of us at The Exchange. All right, take a drink. And before Christmas, Matt's going to lick the cup. For Matt Morgan and Kerrington Nelson, my two pals here at the Christmas time, Scott Spears, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and we're heading for the dugout. Look out for Santa.